Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel Dacty for You. My name is Tina. I hope you are all doing great and staying safe. In today's video, I'm sharing with you how I prepare my Ghanaian palm nut soup. Without wasting much time, let's get into this recipe. So for this recipe, you will need some palm nut. So this is my palm nut that I have cooked, pounded it, and then I've taken away the palm nut from it. Yes, so the seeds from it. So what I'm doing right here is that I poured in some hot water. To get a better result when mixing your palm nut, you have to add hot water. It helps you to extract a lot of the juice from it. So here, that is what I'm doing using my hand. I'm just trying to mix it with my hand and then squeezing a lot of juice as much as I can. That is what I'm doing. Yes, this is the traditional way. So I'm getting out that methane. Yes, that one. Oh my god, when you use it to purify your water, it's so nice. So that is exactly what I'm doing. If you are here watching me, please let me know where you are watching me from, so in my next video I will give you a kiss and a hug. So this is the palm seed, the palm kernel, guys. I love it. So I just put it straight in my mouth and I chewed it. It's been years since I tasted some. So at this point, it's all done. I've gotten a lot of the chaff from it. So what I'm going to do right here is that I'm just going to strain it. So using my strainer, I'm going to strain this. So you will have to strain it at least 2 or 3 times to get it more clear, to get all the chaff out of it. So that is what I'm doing. I'm straining it here for the I think the 3rd time. That is what I'm doing. So this is the 3rd time that I'm straining it, and I was doing it all by myself. When we were young, one person will hold the strainer and then the other will pour the juice in, and then you guys will strain it together. So that was like working together. So at this point, it's all done. I think I've done straining it, and this is so far the palm juice that I have. I'm going to set it aside and then start my soup. So for my soup, I'm using some goat meat, some smoked fish, tuna, and other stuff. So I add some green mixture in there, which I will write, and then I add in some salt. I'm going to go ahead and then I'll add in my seasoning. So you can use any seasoning of your choice, and in this recipe I did not use any tomatoes. Yes, no tomato paste or fresh tomatoes. I only use carrot. So I'll add in my carrot. I'll then go ahead and add in some pepper and then some onions. Add in some more smoked fish. Cover this and allow it to be on fire for about 10 minutes. So what I did is that I poured part of the palm nut juice in it to just start my soup as the starter. So at this point, it's been cooking for about 12 minutes, and then I went in with my palm nut juice. I will then go ahead and then put my heat or fire on a medium fire and allow it to cook. So at this point, my soup was cooking, and what I'm doing right here is that I'm taking part of the soup away. Yes, if the soup is too much, you can take part of it away. So at this point, I just took part of it. Then I went ahead to take out the vegetables that I had inside. That is the onions, the pepper, and the carrot. At this point, it was cooked. So I just got them out of it, and when I did that, I then went in with my fresh marinated catfish. You can use any fish of your choice. So I add in some catfish which I have marinated, and I'll make sure to write everything in the comment section. So I took part of the soup because I knew I was going to put in the catfish, and I didn't want my soup to overflow. So after I add in the catfish, I then poured back my soup. Yeah, that way I will know how much soup will go inside my pot. If you don't have the fresh palm nuts, you can always use the canned one, which you can find at any African shop. Today's kisses and hugs goes to Enoch Asari. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I truly appreciate it. So here I've blended my vegetables, that is the carrot, the onions, and the pepper, and I added 1 fresh onion which I did not cook. in the mixture and I blended everything together. So I put it in and then I mix my soup together. I used a little water to rinse my blender and then I brought it back in my soup. I went ahead to taste for seasoning to see if all my seasoning is perfect, or if not, then I will adjust it. So here I found out that my soup needed a little bit of seasoning, so I added a little bit of salt to my soup and then I allow it to be on fire for some time. And at this point my fire was on a low medium heat, and then I allow it to be there. And oh my guys, this soup was just amazing. So as you can see, my soup, it's looking all nice. And here I was just using my ladle to clean the edges of my soup, and we are almost there. And as I've already told you, Ghanaian soups are light. We have a lot of soups, but they are all light. As to how thick you want it, it all depends on you. But our soups, it mostly watery, it draws, it flow. Yes, that is how our soup is. So at this point, my soup, it's done, and just look at it. This can be paired with fufu. I was just adding a little water to help release the oil. Yes, so here we are. I paired mine with some rice balls, and this is it. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you. Until I meet you, stay safe and stay out of trouble.